what's up? Welcome to another episode of Paid and Free. I got my boy Leonard Cain in the building. You know what I mean?
Yo.
You already know I'm rich. You know, another show, two entrepreneurs, you know, who sacrifice nothing for their freedom, but do anything they have to do to accumulate their wealth, you know? So we're going to have a special episode today, and we're going to get into this biddy, man. Everybody talking about that STEMI. We talking about that biddy.
No
you know
bullshit.
what I mean? For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, we're going to have a special episode today, basically talking about Bitcoin, digital currencies, the economy, stocks, all of those types of things. I consider myself to be a novice, but, you know, I know my boy Cain is you know, well-versed in the language and the lingo. And we also got another guest, bro. Introduce yourself.
What's going on, good people? This is Ryan, owner of One Oak & Co. Food and beverage, catering, good eats,
That's
flavor
my
bombs.
Gotta check them out.
You already know. We paid and free in here, man.
Food on fire.
Paid and free, man. So let's get into this Bitcoin, man. Hey, Cain, talk to him, bro. Like, how you discover it, man? Talk to him.
Drop it in there straight like that, huh?
Straight to the biddy, man.
Straight to the bit.
Get straight to the biddy, man.
We need
Man.
the details, man. People
We need the details. How you did when did you first hear about it? You know, what made you make that plunge into, you know, investing into it, you know?
Well, my first investment to start myself off was a piece of real estate. I bought my own townhouse, flipped it, you know what I'm saying, pretty much. I paid undervalue because it needed work, put the money into it, reinvested it, you know what I'm saying? My man Ryan know exactly what that's about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Already.
saying? You go in with the equity. So, my family, we stayed there for 2 years and ended up selling it, got a nice profit from it. So, once I got that profit, it was about, trying to reinvest and do something that could, possibly make me another form of revenue and grow my long-term wealth. You know what I'm saying? As entrepreneurs, we don't have a retirement plan. You know what I'm trying to say? We're pretty much grinding it out, trying to build our own. So
We are the retirement plan.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So just started thinking about things that I can do to, retire off of. So I looked at real estate, wanted to get into flipping, but it's a lot that goes into that. So, I wanted to do something where, a lot of my time and effort wasn't tied up. You know what I'm saying? So another thing I got into and I really understood because I'm good with math and, things like that was the stock market. You know what I'm saying? It's all about a numbers game. A lot of people get caught up on the dollar value, but, I started to see really quickly it's about percentage. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you see something flip 2-3 times, you know what I'm saying? But all you had was $20 in that bitch, yeah, you might get $60, $80. But if that was $2,000, nigga, that's $8,000.
Straight up.
So I started understanding it that way, you know what I'm saying? And started understanding that, I had to maximize putting money in there. I needed to put as much money in there as possible. So when that number goes 5, 10, 15%, while everybody else is just looking at $15, I'm looking at 15,000.
Facts, but a lot of people scared of the like the stock market and stuff like that. I've heard people compare it to gambling and things like that. Do you ever feel like, you risking the biscuit like type situation?
When I first got into stocks, I definitely felt the same way as everybody else. So don't think that I just have a different mind frame. Like I really, went into it just like everybody else. Like, I really don't know much. I'm just trying to, and it is risky because you don't know a lot. So, even when I first started buying stocks, I started looking at stocks like, damn, you have secure ones that don't really move up and down a whole lot. They're pretty more stable. You know what I'm saying? You have your Apples, you have your Microsofts.
Amy.
You got the Amazon, you know what I'm saying? That thing is a bag, you know what I'm saying? But, you have the shit that doesn't move that much. So that's more stable money, you know what I'm saying? Slow returns, but low risk, you know what I'm saying? The more returns you're looking for, the more risk you have to take.
That's real. And a lot of it is like the stuff you using and
Yes.
the stuff that
Yes.
you do know about, like the companies you are familiar with and that you're confident in that they're not going nowhere.
Yeah,
If you had bought Apple stocks when you bought your first iPhone,
exactly. iPhone would have paid me.
you feel me?
Straight up.
Apple pay me.
You know what I'm saying? Apple pay me now. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
That jump pay for my cell phone now. You know what I'm saying? So, You know, you have your more volatile stocks. You got a Tesla where they just coming in. They're more risky because, you know, you don't know which way up or down they're going for a long time. I think Tesla was moving, but they didn't have like no profits. Like not a profit on the book, not a car sold. Like, yo, we just here. Like, what's up?
Facts.
But, you know, if you know Elon Musk, you know Elon Musk. So, but in the long run of things, you know, I started to see that, okay, this is more of a savings plan for myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool for me because that's a bucket. I look at things like buckets for retirement.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to start a bunch of buckets, and I need each bucket to be worth at least $250,000. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And that's with a retirement plan. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just growing different buckets.
Because retirement for entrepreneurs is like very different.
Yeah, it's big different.
You know, it's not somebody aiding you in the process. Like, listen, give us, how much do you want to put into your 401k?
Nobody's going to tell you.
In 30 years, you'll be a millionaire.
Like, nobody's going to tell you that.
Yeah, not at all.
Like, you have to really go get it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think the first thing that you have to start doing is thinking to try to be financially free. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that debt is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Some debt is good, but some debt is good. But you have to mitigate your debt. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Don't take out debt that you don't have. You know, the ass to back, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Pause. I had to throw one in there real quick.
Oh, whoa.
So,
but you don't want to lose leverage in your debt. You don't want to lose the leverage in your debt.
Exactly.
In your debt,
you don't want to be upside down in your debt.
Exactly. You want your assets to always outweigh the debt that you have.
Bingo.
Like, you know, I owe some people some money.
Straight
but
up.
The things that I have are worth
way more than
more, and they are appreciating faster
value
than the interest that I owe on the debt. So I'm comfortable, and I can pay it off whenever I want.
Mm-hmm.
But why would I?
Straight up, I'm gonna just keep using their money.
Straight up.
Things that are high interest, you know, you gotta look at interest rates. If this joint making me more money than the interest rate is charging me, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Every day of the week, man.
The higher the interest rate, pay that shit off. But you know what I'm saying? If the asset you have behind that interest rate is growing in value as well, then it's a no-brainer.
So then how did you get into the digital currencies? The
Digi, right?
The Digi,
right?
The Biddy.
So I went to Robinhood one day, and then I grew down a little too far that I shouldn't have gone, and I see crypto. I see this number moving crazy, bro. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? Like, this junk went from 8,000 to 6,000, back to 9,000, down to 4,000. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. What the hell is this? So I started doing research on the junk. You know what I'm saying? It's digital currency. It's blockchain. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically, you know, a way to decentralize central banks. You know, I can transact money between two people without cash. It's a digital currency, and you know, we don't have to push it through a bank or a account to do it. You know, At first it was just a thing, so nobody accepted it. So it was just like, okay, it's digital, but it's just between me and you. If you got Bitcoin and I got Bitcoin, then we can fuck with each other. But you know, most people are still using dollars. You know, when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
To now, you know what I'm saying? People are really starting to use Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get into it until 2019. So it's not like I got into it back in 2008 when it first came out. You know what I'm saying? Or anywhere close to it. But I just saw the pattern. I'm like, yo, this junk is growing and growing. It's done nothing but grow. And then I started to see like what the power of it was. And the power can disrupt. Like, it got the power to cause, like, the next world war, I think, bro.
Whoa.
And I'm not going to I can't take credit for that line. I got that from my man, Gary V. Shout out to Gary V.
Shout out to Gary V. But why is that, though?
Because it's giving the power to people. Mm-hmm. Instead of, you know, there's a good and bad with everything. I'm always a person that believes in balance. Is balance in life with everything. So,
but it's the people that have driven Bitcoin, when you really think about it, or digital currencies in general, because the banks aren't, you know, accepting it just yet.
Well, the OCC just passed the jump that banks can secure it and things like that. So you still got your big banks, like, you know, it's not gonna fuck with it. But
right.
If you got a dude that's in there that's fucking with cryptocurrency, hey, our bank can, we take Bitcoin, we take all that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it was an NFL player. I don't remember his name. I think he played for the Jaguars, and they just re-signed him on a deal. And part of his deal was he got paid in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Pay me in the biddy.
Half his check is Biddy.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. You know his name? You look like you about to say it.
Hey, Reese, look that up for me. NFL player gets paid in Bitcoin. If Beyonce is getting the biddy,
Bro,
Y'all better get on it.
if B getting the biddy,
If she got it, y'all better get on it.
if B getting the biddy,
Carolina Panthers.
Panthers.
Russell Okung,
Yes. My man getting paid half his contract in Bitcoin.
half of his $13 million NFL salary in Bitcoin.
Now, this is what I'm going to tell you. In 10 years, that is going to be,
He just made an investment.
bro.
Facts. The
He's gonna be
arrangement
a
involves
billionaire.
Okung using a startup that converts payroll direct deposits
That
into
is $1 billion.
cryptocurrency and comes as Bitcoin, shatters new price record.
Bro, I'm telling you. It's shattering the price record, but it's going to keep on going.
Facts. Facts. Wow, man. That's, but it goes to show you, because when I first learned about Bitcoin, it was through the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it a long time ago, like back in maybe 2012. The last
Facts.
time matter of fact, I think it was around 2016.
Nah, I heard
where
about
was,
it
where
like
it was starting to run.
you pay the swipies in the biddy. You know what I mean? You get whatever you want.
And that's why I say it has the power to cause the next world war.
It's
Because
definitely a destabilizer.
it's it just takes away the stability. It takes away everything. I can run and move and do what I want to do across borders. Like I can transact this bitch to China. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of people say that like it can be used for bad. You know what I'm saying? Which is true. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, so can the U.S. dollar, any other dollar, any fiat currency. You know what I'm saying? They've been using it for bad all these years. Which you think they'll start transactioning rocks if they got to? Like, you owe me 5 moon rocks, nigga. I need 5 of them things.
I need 20 back then.
I need 20 back. Straight up. And that's how we gonna move our money. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up, because it kind of transitions currency back into that bartering mode. You
Yes.
know, like where the value of this thing versus the value of that thing. Whereas like that medium of the U.S. dollar isn't. Like, I be just thinking of it like, you know how, all right, I got crazy theories. You know what I mean? Like, because for me, a blue hundo is worth more than 520s.
It was.
No, it is right now.
Yeah.
If you tell me you got $1,000 for me, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you say, I could either give you all 20s plus $1. So I give you $1,001. Or I got 10 blue hundos for you.
Yeah, I'll take the 10 blue hundred.
Give me them blue hundies.
And you can keep the $1.
Give me them blue, and you can keep the $1. You can even keep the $5.
Exactly.
Give me my 10 blues. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
like,
feel you.
so when I'm looking at, so then you take it to like a crypto, like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin.
Ethereum.
All right, listen.
Throw Ethereum in there.
Listen, man.
Big dog number 2.
I don't know how much on y'all YouTubers you be, but y'all need to check them out if you ain't checking them out.
We are not financial
We are
providers, affiliates. We're not none of that. We're not advisors. You need to talk to your guy.
Straight up. I don't know
Do
nothing
your
about
own
what I
research.
just said.
This
Straight
is just
up.
all entertainment purposes only, but we just talking.
We
Okay,
facts.
we talking.
But like when I'm looking at them jumps and I'm like, all right, bet. You know, I got $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, just love gum.
I don't know why. We just talked about the gum too. All right, let me take the gum out.
But you can have $1,000 in US dollars, you know, and that's worth something. But then I got 1,000 biddies, and this biddy can go up 40% tomorrow.
That's on. Well, not yeah. Theoretically, yeah.
Theoretically,
Yes.
We done seen some of these currencies go up 30% in a day.
Crazy.
Like we done seen it.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So
Facts.
like
25, 30, easy.
when I know this dollar today is going to be $1 tomorrow,
I don't want that no more.
I don't want that.
And I think that's not going to say the purpose of Bitcoin, but that's the purpose of it. It's the purpose is just, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's why I think it's a lot more to it. It's a whole lot more to it.
Can we get into the Satoshi though?
So I don't really know a lot about the
Me
Satoshi
neither.
itself, but I know that a Satoshi is what Bitcoins are created of. So it's just like having a blue hundo. You know what I'm trying to say? A Satoshi is a penny. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you got to think about it. That's how Bitcoin is able to be broken down, and that's how all the other digital currencies are able to be broken down. They're built off of some other, coin or whatever, or, some kind of currency. So Satoshi is the broken down. So one Bitcoin is 100 million Satoshis.
Hey, Reese, look up Satoshi for me. It's SH.
Satoshi, yeah, I would believe.
Yeah, look up
I don't even
Satoshi.
think I've ever Googled it.
Because I've always been interested in that. You know what I mean? Ain't that like that? Is that like the dude who?
Nah, his name was what's the dude who created Bitcoin? I can look that one up.
Yeah, let's look it up. We trying to get some information. We learning together.
Yep. But I can tell you how it's all made. I mean, how it all works. That's what I do know, and why the price is doing what it's doing right now.
Talk to him, Cain.
So
again, we are not financial advisors.
Do your own research.
Do your own research.
Do your own research.
But give us a listen. This is, you know what I mean?
Coin creator. $100 million Satoshis. Yep.
Come on, Reese. Talking to Mike, man. Come on, man. Tell the people what you talking about right now. Please.
Paid and free, baby.
Paid and free, man.
A Satoshi is the smallest unit of a Bitcoin, equivalent to 100 millionth of a Bitcoin. Bitcoins can be split into smaller units to ease and facilitate smaller transactions. Yeah. The Satoshi was named after the founder or founders of Bitcoin, known as Satoshi Nakamoto.
Yeah. Nakamoto. That's who created, that's who the name is who created Bitcoin.
I.e. Elon Musk. I'm dropping the bomb. Elon, I know it's you.
I know it's you, Elon.
I know it's you, bro.
I'm with you, though. Yeah, but they found some dude named Satoshi Nakamoto or whatever. Satoshi Nakamoto. Anywho, they found a guy with that name, and Nakamoto. It's not him. It's not him that created Bitcoin. So they supposedly don't know. It's either a person or a group of people.
So, what would you say to the person that may not have the 40K, 30K, 20K, but they got, let's just say, $1,000?
Buy Ethereum. But you could still buy Bitcoin. And that's why just to go back for a second, when we were talking about how I got into the Bitcoin, I saw that it was moving, and I saw looking at the percentages. You know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. Like, this joint is going up. I made 15% over here off of holding the stock for 6 months, but this bitch just went up 20% today. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? 15% yesterday. It dropped 30% after that, but then it went up 60%. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's trending in one way, which was going up, And then I started reading about it. So if you have $1,000 and you want to get into Bitcoin, you have to start looking at the percentages. You know what I'm trying to say? It goes back to what made me get into it in the first place. The percentage. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at Bitcoin and now you're trying to have to really know how far you think Bitcoin is going to go, and then think about percentage-wise. Like, if it's 40,000 now and you think it's going to go to 100,000, it has to double to get to 80, and then to go to 100, it's going to go half, so it's at least 150%. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's, how you got to look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Because at the end of the day, is your return is still going to be that percentage.
Exactly. So if you have $1,000, you're going to have $1,500 more than you had. So you're going to have $2,500 when in the end. You know what I'm saying? If you get out at $100,000.
And you still going to have that percentage of a Bitcoin too.
Exactly.
So like, $1,000 is going to get you like
0.0025.
Yeah,
it's going to give you some.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
in my car.
Whereas like, And once it grows, it's going to continue to be that number. You're never going to get a higher percentage of that number unless you invest more money into it.
Exactly. And that's why I say money, put more money into it. You know what I'm saying? The more money you have. So to get into, how a Bitcoin is even created, you know what I'm saying? You have miners, So how Bitcoin is created is blockchain. And the miners, they record the transactions for Bitcoin. So they don't have a central location to shut down, to find, to stop it. You know what I'm saying? The miners, it's hundreds of thousands of miners, that mine Bitcoin for them. So, they mine Bitcoins, they record the transactions and create blocks. And the transactions are stored in the blocks. Then their computers have to create numbers for those blocks. Once the computer creates the number, it's a block and they get paid in Bitcoin. So that's how Bitcoins are created. The miners are recording for them, and then their computer service share it with all the other ones around the world, on the Bitcoin ledger. It's a public ledger is what it is. So everybody is putting into it. You know what I'm trying to say? It's who's using it. You know what I'm trying to say? So the more people that are transacting, the higher the price is going to go, the supply and demand. You know what I'm saying? So to get into what it's going to do over time, it's just going to keep going up. You know what I'm saying? And they have this thing also that Bitcoin is engineered is to pay the miners half every 4 years.
The halving.
Dun, dun, dun.
The halving.
To where when this halving happens, I'm telling you, I'm going to pay you, half. So I look at Bitcoin like digital gold. I don't look like it as a currency where like dollars, like I can pay you in dollars. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you're not going to pay somebody for a soda in gold. You know what I'm trying to say? You're going to pay them in dollars, Satoshis. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm buying a boat or a yacht or, you know what I'm saying? And I say, hey, I got 600, you know what I'm saying? 6 million in cash, but then I got 10 million in gold. However the price was, gold is a relevant thing now that the price is so high. You know what I'm saying? So,
But that's why I say it's getting back to like that bartering space.
Yes.
Because like, my history is gold. Like
Yes.
I deal in gold and silver.
Yep.
And a lot of times, like when I'm making a big purchase, like I look at my bank accounts and I'm like, okay, cool. I look at my shoebox and I'm like, okay, that's over there. I look at my credit. Okay, I could go that route. And then I look and see, I also have this much gold available to me. What is the price of gold right now?
Yep.
Is it high?
Yes.
Is it low? Is this a good time to trade some gold for this boat?
Yep. And you can trade the gold for US dollars, trade it for whatever.
But that's all been like, is your comfortability on, is this price going up? Is this price going down? How much time do I got before that halving comes?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because then you can start leveraging your insight into the currency that you've stacked up.
Yes.
So with gold, like I was paying for everything in gold of like 2 months ago. Gold was at $2,000 an ounce.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
Okay, what do I want? All right, bet.
Yes.
All right.
I'll buy it in gold.
I'll buy it in gold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll trade my gold for the US dollars that y'all covet so much.
Yep.
And then once gold drop a couple of more $100,
Yep.
I go and then you get a discount on what you just purchased.
Right.
People don't even think about it like that. Like
Yep.
if I know something has just went up 40%,
And I know it's going to drop.
and I know it's going to drop back at least 20, 30% eventually, maybe for a short time,
Yep.
I can go use that, purchase what I want. In my mind, I'm getting a 40% off discount.
Yes.
Because
the
I
price comes
paid
back.
exactly.
And
I
you buy
paid
the gold back.
$30,000 for this Bitcoin. It's $40,000 now. I'm gonna cash out this $40,000 real quick. Buy my Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Okay. In my mind, I just paid $30,000 for a $40,000 car.
Yep.
And then
The
I
price
go,
drops back to 30,000.
or maybe 33.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scoop back.
Scoop. Because I had the 30.
And buy the Bitcoin
Because
back.
I had the 40K the whole time. I
Yep.
could have been did that, but I have this thing right now that is more volatile.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's volatile as hell.
And I'm familiar with how it moves. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? These things follow trends and things like that as well, you know?
Mm-hmm. Nah. So that's why I say it's like gold. It's just like gold. Right now it's volatile, so gold is more stable. You know what I'm saying? But when gold was first niggas was first pulling it out the ground, you know what I'm saying? When they was first digging and coming to America and, oh, you dig under you and you got gold, like, oh, yeah. The gold rush, that's when gold was very volatile, I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 100% facts on that, but you know, I feel like at one point they had to be volatile. You know what I'm trying to say?
I
when
mean,
it was being created or people started putting a value on it.
but gold is like one of the oldest currencies in the world.
Way
you know what I
old.
mean? So
Yeah. It
when
ain't
you
going
get into
nowhere.
the gold rush, you talking about, I don't know if y'all NFL fans, the San Francisco 49ers.
Mhm.
San Francisco 49ers is
Mhm.
named after the gold rush. The 49ers are gold miners
Yeah.
in California in
Yeah.
1849.
Yeah.
I think California became ratified in 1850. All right, we not going to get into it. But
that's
I
real
do
though.
see a lot of commonalities with, like, you know, the precious metals game, gold, silver, and things like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, what was that thing? Because I know a lot of people been talking about Bitcoin, but it's another thing to just have that courage to, like, all right, bet.
Yeah. Like that's where it comes with your insight. Like you said, you gotta really do your research on it. You know what I'm saying? So like how right now everybody's been, oh, you know, Bitcoin, because it's double its all-time high, but it's really now the time to been getting in it. You should have been getting in it a year ago. You know what I'm saying? 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Not so much that you can go back in time, but still, if you do research now, it has the potential to go wherever. This is uncharted territory. So, you know, but it's still a good thing to learn about and to get into if you're that kind of person where you would take that kind of risk.
Straight up. And it's other coins.
Yeah.
It's other coins out.
Yeah.
You know?
So that blockchain, how it's all created, it's other coins that are built off that same concept. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was thinking about Ethereum,
Yeah.
even with the ETH.
Yeah.
Even with the ETH, when I first heard about them, they was at $220.
Yes. That's why I got my first position to Ethereum, man. I was thinking it was like 220 or something like that.
Yeah, mine was like 230.
Yeah.
230 something.
So if you think about where it's at now, you know, for me personally, I'm up shit. If I got it at 220 or something, that's, you know, almost 5,000%. 5,000%.
500.
500%. Yeah.
500%.
500%. But still, you know what I'm saying? That's 5 times your money. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real, man.
But Ethereum, we're talking about predictions. They've been talking about Ethereum gonna go crazy.
I think ETH gonna go crazy. I'm not a financial advisor.
Now the clients, if I do your own research.
Do your own
But
research.
what I've been hearing is that Ethereum can reach 5 digits, bro. 5 digits.
Hey,
So
listen,
that's
man.
at least 10 bands.
When y'all see Big Rich on that boat,
When you see me in a Tesla,
just know you should have watched the
you're
episode.
not gonna see me in a Tesla because I'm gonna have a tents on it. But when you see me, in
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you, bro. Just know I'm gonna put ether on my Tesla.
All tinted. hey, look, no
Straight
10
up.
on mine. You should
Straight
see
up.
who in it. You should see who in it.
Rich one, fishbowl.
Hey,
Fish
you want
bowl.
Fish bowl. Nah, tip me up.
I don't even think I want the Tesla. What was that other car you was talking about?
Lucid.
Lucid.
Motors.
Oh,
Lucid Motors.
God, that shit sound like
Somebody
something
told me
you're
about
supposed
that
to
the
fall
other day.
asleep. You're supposed to fall asleep in a car like
And
that.
something's telling me that Lucid is gonna be something, bro. Because somebody told me, one of my clients was like, yeah, my husband's talking about, because I was talking about buying a Tesla. Yeah, my husband wants to get this other electric car. And I was like, okay, what was that junk? And I don't know other, electric cars except for like Ford, drop ones, So she said Lucid. And I was like, Lucid? I ain't never heard of that. So I looked the junk up. The junk looks sweet as a mug, though. The junk is like that. Did you ever look at the webpage?
Nah, I'm scared.
Bro, look at that junk. The junk is nice.
I'm scared,
it's a nice car.
man. Because once I
Very
start
nice
looking
car.
stuff up, once it's in my brain computer, bro.
Nah, I'm not getting it. It's out of my control. My
Oh,
man Ryan pulled it up.
God.
That thing serious.
Oh, God.
That thing serious. I love that jump. So they're dropping this year,
I'm not tinting that.
2000. I'm not tinting that.
You got to see who in that.
You definitely gotta see who in that.
Shit, I'm tending it.
Hey, the whole
Say
top
what y'all
glass.
want.
That junk is all the roof glass on that, man. That junk like that. But they dropped this year, and I think their base model that they're dropping this year is like 169. It come out 169. Like, yeah. So the next model that come out, I think is gonna be cheaper, and then the next model that come out is gonna be even cheaper. But I think it's later on, either later on this year. No, this year the first model come out. I think next year, early next year, the second model come out. Then the third model comes out late next year. So it goes like that. But gotta get my electric vehicle.
I gotta get my electric vehicle.
And Ether gonna do it for me.
And the ET gonna do it for me.
Yeah. So
I got a couple other jumps in the cut, but
Litecoin is a good one.
Oh, that LTC, bro.
That LTC. I think that's gonna do numbers too.
That LTC.
I think it can at least go to 4 digits. You know what I'm saying? Hey. But that's times 10. It's at 100. That's not even times 10 from here. It's like 100 something right now.
This is what we talking about when we say.
Can we do a live thing about Bitcoin right now?
Yeah, talk to them.
Let's do a live thing about Bitcoin.
But this is what we talk about when we talk about letting your money work for you. You know what I mean? You can't be paid and free unless you're doing the right things with the money you getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And that's another thing about financial literacy. There's a lot of stuff that comes with it, but the most basic thing that I tell people is minimize your expenses and maximize your profit.
Facts.
And the money in between, take a good portion of that and invest it.
Facts. And live beneath your means.
And live way beneath your means.
That's the fastest way to accumulating wealth, living beneath your wings. Living beneath your means is the fastest way to accumulating wealth. You heard it first here.
Somebody told me a long time ago, don't buy it unless you can buy 3 of it.
Straight up. Mine's is 7.
Yeah.
I gotta be able to buy that thing 7 times.
That's what I'm about to say. I put 5 on top of that because they was a little wealthier than me. So he say 3.
Yeah.
I think he's talking about some wild shit. But I look at it 5. If I got a Gucci belt, just know I can buy 5 of these motherfuckers right now. Comfortably and not be tripping, not hurting, not going. I can still pay my rent next month. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gotta sell nothing about it.
I might not be doing nothing else, but for the month.
That was always my thing.
Yeah.
But that was my thing back in high school. That's when I started that. Mm-hmm. But then I realized, like, damn, I don't be paying the full price for nothing. So I'm a barterer. Like barter. I have things that have value.
Yes.
That people want.
And so that's how all of this was created. And then somebody came along and said, you know what? I'm gonna create something that people can use, and which just became, some kind of currency.
People can use, and people can what's it called?
Transact.
Not even transact, but like Bitcoin is nobody running it. So people are keeping it going. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's the people that it's
the miners. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They are the ones that, and it's more people getting into it. It's becoming an industry.
But at the point that it is now, I was just in a gas station in the hood, bro. In the hood. I'm in Oxon Hill. You from Oxon Hill. I'm on St. Barnabas Road. That's my dentist office, bro. That's been my dentist office since I was a little kid. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm from Oxon.
Hey,
shout out to Oxon,
that's stomping grounds, bro.
Straight up.
I'm right across Rivertown in the little food mart jump right there, bro. In that little island right in the middle by the 7-Eleven, behind the 7-Eleven. They got the Bitcoin ATM in there, bro.
Straight up.
And that's in the hood. I was in St. Charles Mall in Waldorf. You know what I'm saying? Total opposite side of the world. And they got one sitting inside the middle of the mall.
Facts. And I hear a lot of people like, if
the miners stop now, it'd make it more expensive.
Because another champion of the biddy was Nipsey. Yeah. And Nipsey even spoke about getting into it late. Imagine Nipsey was talking about getting into the Bitcoin late.
Yes.
Like, this is what, 2 years ago?
Yes. Think if you got in Bitcoin when it was...
Think about if you got into it when he said it was late. If you got into it when he said he was late.
Yeah, when he said he was late.
When he said he was late, if you had got into it then, listen to your rappers, like the ones that we looking at as prophets, not the
wild ones.
Not the wild guys. Not the I want to die. Not them guys. But like the ones who are actually talking about something, like
exactly.
Look at them, and they're gonna show you.
Get Matt Reese, or can you help him? Thank you. Thank you, East.
Oh yeah, if you don't know, this is paid and free. We conduct business all day.
All day we conduct
all day we conduct business. You know what I'm saying? So whether we recording or not, transactions is happening.
That's the way of the world.
That's the way of the world.
Money moves while you sleep.
Cities that never sleep, they make the most money.
Money moves while you sleep. Cities that never sleep make the most money.
The same Bama that told me to buy 3 of them told me also you not rich and you're not paid until you make money in your sleep.
Yeah.
When you can go to sleep and wake up and you got more money.
That's facts.
That's when you're paid.
Facts.
But
That do be happening.
I'm trying to tell you, that's some knowledge, bro.
That do be happening, bro. I listen, because I had a situation like it was when the Dogecoin went up to $0.01.
Mm-hmm. Which is about to be at right now. It's 0.009454.
I woke up and I said, I'm not going to work today.
Straight up. I ain't gonna lie, I canceled a tattoo appointment that day.
I said, I'm not going to work today.
Because Bitcoin was at like $34,000. I was like, oh, hell no.
I'm not going
off.
I'm not like
Sorry for whoever that was.
I went to work while I was asleep. Like I was asleep and I made a lot of fucking I'm sorry. I'm sorry, YouTube. All right. We ain't monetized. No, we not.
Oh, okay. Nope, we're not.
We not bleeping it. We ain't bleeping. It's like, nah.
We don't need y'all money.
we don't need y'all money. This paid in free. It's like, nah, I'm playing around.
But we always need a new check.
Always, man. What?
Always need a new check. Thank you.
Facts. Even when we talking about checks, we need checks.
We need more checks.
But like, nah, just that idea, like, waking up and it's like you position your money in the right place. Like,
position.
I know friends who make a lot of money. I got friends who make a lot of money, but I'm like, bro, that money dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't doing nothing.
It ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
It ain't doing nothing. You plant a seed in the ground, but the first thing you do is make sure that you can tend to the ground, that the ground will produce, fruits of your labor.
Yeah.
Like,
but see, that's the thing that a lot of people, they don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Most people are one track minded.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they know, okay, all I want to do is get to this amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
And once I get to
this material thing.
Yeah, or this material thing. Mm-hmm. But they don't understand that, okay, if you really want to solidify yourself and solidify your future and your retirement, if you got access to this, let's just say you can make $200K a year.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but your expenses for the year is only at $150K. Talking about mortgage, gas, all the essentials.
Mm-hmm.
You got $50K left over.
Mm-hmm.
But like you say, Rich, it's dead. It's just sitting in your account.
Yep.
For you to brag about, I got $50K. I saved $50K this year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are you doing with it?
You got
How are you going to use that 50 to make more?
Yeah, you got to invest that
outside of, because we are all one person. Like I know for myself, if I don't get up and go get it, ain't no money coming through that door.
None, not a dollar.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like
not a single red cent.
and I'm thinking about ways. Okay, how can I position myself to make money without me having to leave my home?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or if I got an event that I'm working for, how can I still get online sales without me having to go on there and click the button to make sure that this product is readily available?
Mm-hmm.
That's real.
People don't think that way.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's what I like about our circles, because everybody has the same mind frame. The same thing, the same basic concept that we're sitting here talking about as far as making money and lowering your expenses, maximizing on what you're doing is the same concept. And we're just all applying it to all different lives. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're doing what is best for you. You taking your situation, to people at home that's listening, take your situation and then think about how you can maximize your situation. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Start cutting out the bullshit and, start pumping in some more knowledgeable stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's real, like, because at the end of the day, I feel like level 1 is hustle.
Got to hustle.
Level 1 is hustle. And then level 2 is realizing that you can't hustle forever.
Yeah. So that means you can't go straight to the Louis. You can't go straight to the Benz. You can't go straight to the Tesla. Take that. I say take that hard-earned money. You got to go out here and hustle and run and get it. That's hard-earned money. You put blood, sweat, and tears in that. Take that and give it to somebody or give it to something to make you more money.
Facts.
And once you start making money off of that, that's when you take that. You go buy the Tesla and the Gucci and the Louis with the reinvested money. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody thinks like that, but if you're an entrepreneur, for sure, you need to be thinking like that. You need to be thinking like that.
Because
it's
it's
the only way to
for
think.
entrepreneurs. Like,
Way different
you
for us.
are in charge of your own retirement. Like,
Straight
so
up.
what you do with the profits from your business it's completely up to you to make
Yep.
sure you putting those that profit in the places that's gonna
Them ducks
feed
in the
you
right
after
place.
you can't leave out that house and
Yep.
make that money no more. Like,
The buckets.
you know what I'm saying? We all fighting age. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we all fighting age. You know what I mean? We all gonna get tired. You know what I mean? And you get even more tired when you don't see a life for yourself where you can just relax.
Right. Right.
Big Rich gonna be in a peninsula in a few years,
I'm
bro.
gonna be chilling.
Like,
Super chilling.
if you want me to make your stuff, you
What I say, send you the longitude and latitude.
feel me? The
You be
longitude,
like, where
the
you at, Em?
latitude.
I'm gonna send you my location. They gonna think I'm gonna drop a pin. No, I'm gonna drop you this long ass 10-digit number with
And they're going to look at it like, what is
degree
this?
at the end of it? Yeah.
What is this?
If you don't know what it is, you cannot
You
find
can't
me.
find me. I'm sorry.
You cannot find me. You feel me? I ain't even
Straight
gonna.
I might not even tattoo for free by then. If you can find me in the world, you get a free tattoo. And you can stay with me. We drinking on me. Straight up.
Straight up.
We do yoga in the mornings and we drink at night.
We do yoga in the mornings. We drink at night. When is he doing the tattoo?
Straight up. We not tattooed. You gonna party. You gonna forget all about tattoo. But Bitcoin update. So right now it's at $39,827.
Get money.
Okay. You know, when I started getting into it, it was trading about between the $6,000 to $10,000 range. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I started to accumulate. I found a position I got into, and this is everybody that want to get in. This is the strategy that you have to think about. You have to find a position. So you're looking at the price, monitor the price for at least a week, 2-3 weeks. Look at their older books. Look at their 1-year charts, their 5-month chart. Their 6-month chart. You know what I'm saying? Their 5-year chart. If they have a 10-year chart. Look at how it's been going and trending, you know what I'm saying? And then try to buy in at the lowest price you think you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see it at a low point, buy. Do. If you happen to start making money right after that and you never hit a low point and never go into negative, that was a great move. You know what I'm saying? If you possibly didn't get the right point, you know, which is not a bad thing. Right point, I say right point just because it's where is right for you, you know? But there is no right point. It's just get in. Get in where you can fit in. It's like double dutch. You know what I'm saying? Get in between the rope. You know what I'm saying? So if it possibly happens to drop under where you got your position, buy more. Don't sell, buy more. Do not sell. That's the problem with people. You lose money, anything you sell it. You're always going to take 100% of a loss. I promise you.
Guaranteed.
You leave that money there, that shit's going to come back. And if it don't come back, you know what I'm saying? It has to, especially because you've been doing your research, you know.
Well, that
you're looking
depends.
at it does depend. It depends on what you put your money in. Sometimes you do lose your ass.
I mean,
But that's the risk that you're taking sometimes.
Because some people buy at that high point, that peak
Yes.
point,
Yes.
and then, you know, whether it's the digital coin or the stock,
Yes.
it goes down. I mean, I've seen plenty of stocks. I've looked at it. You know, it may be a hot topic in the chats or whatever. I'm looking at it. I'm like,
It's hot because it's going green. So people didn't seen it running up.
Right.
And I look at stuff, when I see green, I'm like, damn, I missed out.
right, exactly.
I'm going to sit this one out.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to wait. Or, you know, find me
Facts.
another play. Because it's 1,000 plays. Don't get the fear of missing out syndrome, that FOMO.
But don't get too turned off by the green either, because you can have
Sometimes
a
it's
situation
more.
like the Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's
Yeah.
more money on the other end, too.
It's way more money on the
Yeah.
other end.
Shout out, Zoom paid me. A big bag. A big bag. And then I lost it the next week.
Hey, but that's gonna be the next. That's gonna be the next episode. Next episode, we gonna get into them options
Straight up.
and them puts, because that's a whole nother
Whole
game.
different game.
And
Shit. Oh, my bad. I ain't mean to cut you.
Because I'm
Because
sitting
I'm sitting here watching the jump. So, like we was saying, don't buy at the high points. My man Ryan was saying they buying at the high points. They see it, buy at the high point, then it hit the low point. So right now, this is the all-time high point that it was at. 2 weeks ago, about a week ago, it was about $40,000. It hit about 40, 41, and then it pulled back to $30,000. You know what I'm saying? Most people who had, you know, some money in there, whether they were emotionally attached or they, you know, don't see the long run, they sold. You know what I'm trying to say? If you're a trader, you sell at the top. You would see that 40,000 is overstretched. You sell, when it falls back, you buy more. So that's the game you're playing. But, you know, for a person like me, I'm going for the long run. I'm not trying to sell it, even if it pulls back. So it dropped $30,000. That's 30%. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's a hit. You know what I'm saying? That's a steep hit to somebody that just put some money in at 40,000.
straight
Or
up,
at the
and
high
I
point.
followed you on Instagram. You said, this might be a good pop point. I said, okay.
them things drop down to 30. I seen them things hit 30, and I seen it start to mellow out. That fall started to mellow out. I said, this is going to be the turnaround. You know, I'm starting to look at the charts. So it hit 30, and then it started to climb back. Now it's back at $39,000. So $40,000 is our key point for it to break through, and then it has to establish itself. So it need to run a little bit past that jump, where it's going to be overextended a little bit, and then it's going to fall back. And what we needed to do is support at 40,000. So when it falls back, it should hit 40 and stop, maybe a little bit lower, and then push back, or use that as support now instead of a resistance. Instead of a resistance like a ceiling, now we're using that as support like a floor.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that's why right now it's just so key for me right now, because I'm just sitting here watching this jump consolidate. So in about an hour, that jump is just getting smaller and smaller and smaller to the point where it has to do one or two things. It has to either break up or break down.
Straight up.
So it's either going to go up through 40,000, or it's going to drop back down into 38, 37, 36, 35. Hopefully it don't go back to 30. I have a strong doubt it's not going that way. It's going to go up. So,
hey, man. Hey, let it go up. I'm not.
Right now it is a high point, like Ryan was saying, buying at the high point. It is a high point, but knowing that you're just coming back off a 30% pullback, that's a good point to hit in.
If I wake up tomorrow,
I put at least half in on some shit like that.
If I wake up tomorrow and Biddy at 45,
man, and that's the kind of shit I've been seeing. I go to sleep and wake up 7,000 up.
I'm not coming in.
I'm not coming in if that jump over 40.
If it's over 40, it's a good day. It's a good day. It's a good day. I just bought some at 30.
And all your other altcoins is running off the same process.
We're not going to, you know what? We are not financial advisors.
We're not. Again,
let
that disclaimer out there.
We're going to let that disclaimer out once again. We are not financial advisors.
You have to talk to your CPA, your tax, financial investing professional, or do your own research.
Facts. And
we just talking about what we know, what we think. These are just opinions,
Facts, and I'm
getting paid off my opinion, y'all.
Hey,
I'm getting paid off my opinion.
Hey, straight up. We ain't even gonna get in the all right.
Ethereum up 10%, bro. Bitcoin, and that's another thing. I was talking about percentage.
Go up, if that
it's another thing. Percentage. My bad, bro. I ain't mean to
talk to him. I'm counting money. I've been counting money since I started this job. I don't even know why my bro gave me this money.
Hey.
On the real, I'd have no idea.
We just gonna thumb through it because we paid in free. That's what we do.
We paid in free, man. We paid in free. Talk to him. Talk to him, Cain.
About percentages. That's what I was saying. When Ryan was saying, if the person had $1,000, what should I do with it? You could have went and bought the fraction of the Bitcoin. You know what I'm trying to say? Say if it's more than you was like, man, I want to get up. I want to invest in some crypto. I got 1,000. What do I want to buy? You could buy Bitcoin. You would have been up 6% right now. So if you got 1,000 in there, you would have had $60 right now, which is, a good profit for a day. $60, but if you had took that same $1,000 and bought Ethereum this morning, you would have been up 10%.
Facts.
So instead of $60, you would have made $100. And that's why I say you have to look at percentage gains. Dogecoin is up 14%. You would have been up $150 off that same $1,000 investment. So it's about what bucket you're putting your money into. You know what I'm saying? And look at percentages. I think Bitcoin is going to go crazy. But my personal opinion of people that's trying to invest, especially in cryptocurrency, if you don't got enough money to really be getting a Biddy, just go try to look at another altcoin. You know what I'm saying? Go into the altcoins, because I think altcoins are going to go way more percentage gains than Bitcoin's percentage. I think Bitcoin going to run, but it's not going to be the same percentage gains that these other altcoins have, because they're trying to establish themselves. Mm-hmm. Bitcoin established, so it's getting less volatile. That's what we was talking about earlier. Less volatility. You don't have that big percentage spike. You know what I'm trying to say? Like these other ones that are trying to establish themselves. You know what I'm saying? So Ethereum is going to be the next run. Ethereum is going to be established. But I think Ethereum is going to go up.
What price Ethereum at right now?
Ethereum is $1,228.
And they was just under. I think they touched a stack
exactly
for the first time in a minute. They've been playing over a stack for a minute.
And this is an all-time high for them. So is it a bad time to get in? No, because like I said, this whole crypto market is coming back off of a 30% pullback. Mm-hmm. But if you look at what the things, now this is what say going and doing your research, you look at the charts, the last 5 years, you look at the last time cryptocurrency spiked like it's going to do, it was in 2017. Bitcoin went to $20,000. So $20,000 was Bitcoin's all-time high. We're talking about Bitcoin at $39,000, $40,000 right now. So it's already doubled its all-time high. And we're looking for it to go past that. Ethereum, all these other altcoins have to come up with Bitcoin. They have to. They have to. So if you see Bitcoin pushing a double limit, and that's what we're talking about, then you know every other one of these altcoins have to hit their all-time high. It makes no sense. They don't have to, and that's why they're behind Bitcoin, because they're waiting to see what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin blow through, that means we can blow through. All right, bet we running up now. We gonna go to our double spot.
Straight up.
But if Bitcoin don't leave its double spot, I'm gonna stay right here under my all-time high spot. Like I'm gonna just chill because I don't know what's going on. And then we're not talking about it like they're actual people, but that's how I look at them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So once Bitcoin go through 40,000, you best believe Ethereum, all these other coins, they're gonna start running like the bulls. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Hey, listen, man.
It's so crazy, man. It's just it's so invigorating, bro. I got to talk about this all day long.
The only thing I'm gonna tell y'all is one, again, we not financial advisors, you know.
Straight up.
But you know, also shout out to you, Top A Water, man.
Some quality water.
You know what I'm saying?
This is my second bottle.
Straight up. Shout out to them. You know what I mean? They always show love. They always make sure we
out.
well hydrated. You know what I mean?
Gotta check them
while
out.
we sharing this knowledge, while we giving out this game,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
And I gotta go look at some properties, so I gotta get up out of here, man.
I got some
You know
investing to do, you know.
So, you know.
It's a bullshit day for me. I ain't gonna lie. I got my hair cut.
Cause
I got
you
my
free,
teeth clean.
you free and you
I got my
paid.
feet done.
Man got his feet done, got his teeth clean,
Straight up.
he got a fresh fade. Like
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
you can do that on a Thursday when you paid and free,
You
man.
pay the free.
So with that being said, man, I want to thank everybody again for coming out, listening to another episode.
Hey.
You know,
Leonard Cain in the building.
Leonard Cain in the building. You got Big Rich. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Ryan in the building.
And
You
we
know?
shout your catering joint out again if y'all missed it the first time, man. His food is fire, y'all. Fire. I'm trying to tell you, check him out.
We only associate with the best in the
the best.
industries.
With
That's
the
right,
best, man.
that's
Drop
right.
your Instagram too.
Instagram's One Oak CEO. The food actual professional page is One Oak and Co. But oneoakandco.com. That's where you can go. You know, check me out. Get the questionnaire if you need me for an event, private dining, catering. You know, pop-ups every Tuesday or every other Tuesday. Flavor bombs with One Oak and Co. Check me out.
Hey, he catered my baby shower, all that, like food bomb. And how you spell One Oak, like for everybody that's trying to look for it? Is that one like the number one, or is
Yeah,
that
you spell everything out. So one ONE Oak.
OAK?
Yeah, you know.
Co.
You know. Find me on Instagram. You'll see it.
Hey, you can't miss it. Trust me.
Again, man, shout out to Top A. Shout out One Oak.
Hey,
Shout
man.
out our boy Leonard Cain. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Body of Ink, our studio. Shout out Rich Grill. Shout out everybody, man. We're going to come back at y'all live and direct maybe in a week or so. So
Yeah.
just holler at us, man.
We're going to update you on the biddy.
Again, we are not financial advisors. You know what I mean?
Drop that everywhere.
But
Sprinkle that everywhere.
we get money off of our opinions. So
That's how you need to be.
Yeah.
stay paid, stay free. We out.